finished rinsing the deep conditioner out of my hair. Of course, I have something in my eyeball now. Okay, anyways, I just finished rinsing the deep conditioner out of my hair. There are no other products in my hair. I'm not going to put any other products in my hair. After I rinsed it out, I went and I squeezed as much water out of my hair as possible. So now I'm just going to actually section it into a smaller sections so it can dry faster. And this is what I have been doing recently. Sorry if I like blink a lot, like it's like something like some invisible piece of dust or something flew into my eye. But so recently I've been learning a lot about like hair porosity and just understanding hair on like a more like scientific level, like, you know. But the reason I actually have been using a clarifying shampoo is because I feel like I've been using so many products in my hair that when I just co-wash, it is not actually getting all of those products out of my hair. And if you still have like a layer of gunk on your hair and on your scalp, the moisturizers that you use are not actually going to penetrate your hair shaft, and you're not going to be moisturizing your hair. You're just basically going to be adding a little layer of gunk onto your hair like continuously. And I just feel like my hair feels a lot cleaner. It feels a lot better when I use like a legitimate clarifying shampoo. So the one you saw me use in the video is just this Garnier Fructis one, and I just picked this up from Walgreens the other day because it was cheap. And it's actually paraben free, so that's new. I don't know if their products have always been like that, but I don't think so. So that's what really led me to buy it. And then this one is with avocado, olive, and almond oils, and it's for dry to very dry hair. So as far as shampoo goes, I actually surprisingly like this one. I was just looking for a cheap shampoo. I'm not, you know, I've said this multiple times, like shampoos are the most important thing to me. As long as they leave my hair feeling clean, that's it. So that really does the trick. I don't know, but I feel just a lot better about my hair and just about myself and about like my cleanliness when I use a shampoo, but that's just personal preference. But that shampoo has been doing a really good job at getting my scalp clean and getting my hair clean. So another thing is that when you have lower porosity hair, so I have always assumed I've had high porosity hair, right? It's just the assumption that I made. I always assumed my hair was high porosity, but I never really knew why I assumed it was high porosity. There's this thing like, oh, if your hair absorbs water quickly, then it's high porosity. And I always assumed that my hair absorbed water quickly. I never had like an issue trying to get my hair to be wet, like when I'm in the shower and things. But as I've paid more attention to my hair, I've actually noticed that it does take my hair longer to absorb water in the shower and to get wet, and that water beads actually like bead up on top of my hair because the water is not actually being absorbed into my hair strands. So I'm thinking I'm more on the normal to low side versus just having high porosity hair. And I've been treating my hair like it's high porosity hair, and I've just been getting a ton of product buildup. I just feel like my hair is constantly dry. That's because I feel like I've been sealing in moisture that isn't there. So when you're sealing your hair and there's actually no moisture in your hair to begin with, you're actually sealing out the moisture. And also another thing, my hair takes forever to dry, and until recently I thought that was a product of having high porosity hair, but actually high porosity hair dries a lot faster because your cuticles are open. Ooh, there's like water running down my back. I do not like it. Okay, so because your hair cuticles are like open, it's a lot easier for water to get in, but it's also a lot easier for water to escape. So I always assumed that my hair was high porosity, but then I thought about the fact that it really didn't make sense to have high porosity hair that took an obscene amount of time to dry. And by I mean like drying time, if I let my hair air dry on a normal day, like nothing, you know, nothing too fancy, it would probably take my hair at least minimum a day and a half, and that's with the possibility of my hair still being wet. So that's why I usually, like when I do twists, I leave my hair in for like 3 days, because that's, I know like by that time it's guaranteed to be dry. And it didn't make sense to have hair that could lose water fast but then took forever to dry. So it's clearly not losing the water fast. So lower porosity hair actually takes a lot longer to dry because it's harder for the water to escape out of the hair. So that's why I've been doing that. This is like a spiel, but this is why I've been doing this whole thing. And I actually just tried it like 2 weeks ago, just randomly. I was watching a bunch of different videos about hair porosity, and I'm going to do like a more in-depth video about hair porosity, but I just want to explain to you why I'm doing this. So my hair, I basically did this as an experiment. I like to ramble, you guys already know. I basically did this as an experiment. I was just like, okay, I just want to know how my hair acts when there's no product on it. So I did this as an experiment, and I went to style my hair, and with no product on my hair, with absolutely nothing on my hair, nothing. I completely, like, just like today, all the deep conditioner is completely washed out of my hair. Like, I rinse it like extra good to make sure there's no product left in my hair, there's nothing left in my hair. My hair was so soft. When I tell you my hair was soft, guys, like, I was like, oh my God, like, somebody come feel my hair. My hair was so soft, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? You know, like, I expected my hair to sort of be dry, brittle, but when I was taking, I had it in 4 sections to dry, and I left it that way for like 2 days, mostly out of laziness, because I was like, whatever, my hair's fine, I'm not going anywhere. But my hair was so soft, and when I went to like pull it apart to style, there was like no knots, no tangles. It was like I could literally put my hand through and just part my hair, and there's nothing. There's not a single knot that was happening. There's not a single tangle that was forming, and my mind was literally blown, and I was like, what is happening? Like, what is it? Like, I don't understand it, but I have come to, I feel like recently I've gotten caught up in a lot of like natural hair practices and this method and that method and this method and that method. But when I go back to when I first went natural, I was always keeping it really, really simple. Like, all my, you know, my hair care product routine was very simple because I was very lazy, and clearly my hair was flourishing. And I feel like over the last month or so, I've been trying out all these different products and all these different routines, which is perfectly fine. Trying out different products and seeing what one works for you. But if you don't know your routine, I feel like it's hard to try out new things when you don't know what new things you really need. So I feel like I could really do a hair care product regimen that consists of about 4 products, which is the products that you saw me use in the shower plus my aloe vera. Like, I feel like I could probably just have a consistent hair care routine with just those products. I love trying new products, but I feel like I get build up so badly recently that it's just like, not just recently, but since I've been like using the LOC method, and I just get product buildup, and my hair doesn't feel any more moisturized, and I'm just like, what's going on? And it's because I really haven't taken the time to understand how my hair works. So that's all. I know this video is rambly, but that is my wash routine. I am about, actually I will show you right now. So I am just going to take each of these sections. I do one section in the front. I'm just going to take a section, and I'm going to untwist it. And I'm going to just part it in 2 because I want it to dry a little bit faster. So you see how easy that was for me to part? Like, nothing. There was not a knot or tangle or anything. And there's nothing in my hair right now except water. So I'm just going to take it. If you decide to try this, I think it's good for somebody to try just so you can sort of see what your hair is like without all the products in it. And then I'm just going to put it in a twist. And also, if you try this, make sure you keep your hair stretched. Do not do this and then try to like just like not stretch it and walk out the house, or you can. I don't suggest it, because when your hair starts shrinking up, it is going to automatically start tangling up just because of the shrinkage. So definitely keep it in some type of like stretched form. I'm just going to do 2 twists in each section. Sometimes I do 1 twist, but I just want it to dry a little bit faster today. And then I'm just going to take a regular old bobby pin, and all I did this, and I'm just going to take the bottom and pin it. So I didn't wrap it around, I didn't do anything. It's literally like a little loop thing. I just pinned it into place so it'll stay stretched and it won't be dangling everywhere. And yeah, I'm just going to do that over my entire head, and then I'm going to go sit under the dryer for about 30 minutes, and then I'm just going to like go sit outside and do some work so my hair can dry the rest of the way because it's really nice outside. I'm sorry this video is a little bit long and a little bit rambly, but I think trying this and just sort of seeing how your hair acts when there's not all this other crap on it is going to help you learn a lot about what your hair needs, what it likes. If you have high porosity hair, your hair might turn out being very dry. If you have lower porosity hair, your hair might turn out being very soft. Or if you have normal porosity hair, it might just be like whatever. Like, I'm not the expert on hair porosity, or I'm not the expert on hair, but I am trying to get a better understanding of how my hair works on like a more like a genetic, scientific level. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, that's all. I will end it here. I look super crazy. But that's it, and I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to go sit under the dryer, and I'm going to hopefully have my hair mostly dry, and then I'm going to do a separate video styling it without any product in it. So expect that very soon, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!